set. Sent on their way from the 1200 meter marker. Solid Gold in the yellow began well. Captain Kangaroo, Desolate Road between the two of them with the blue cap. Lunar Tide's a little bit strong on the outside and Master Thief's on the inside. It's only about 4 lengths off the leader. Solid Gold also an awkward ride now as they move towards that 700 meter region. Captain Kangaroo the leader, Solid Gold and Desolate Road. They move now to that 600 on the outside. Master Thief, Lunar Tide. That's compact though. 2 lengths top to tail the 5 runners, and Captain Kangaroo's going to bring them in. Desolate Road, the blue cap. Solid Gold's in the yellow. Lunar Tide and Master Thief. Top of the lane, Captain Kangaroo leads it. Desolate Road the outside, and Solid Gold goes in for a run. Master Thief the outside, then Lunar Tide. Desolate Road leads it, and Solid Gold's going to put on the pressure. Captain Kangaroo, Master Thief. Desolate Road still leads by a length and a quarter. Master Thief, and down the inside Solid Gold, and Desolate Road is flat to the boards, and Solid Gold, Master Thief, Desolate Road just clinging to the lead and won it. Second will go to Master Thief, then Solid Gold and Captain Kangaroo. So Desolate Road favourite at 160 and ends up winning it, and wins it by about 3/4 of a length. Ridden out but wins it maybe a half length. Master Thief runs into second. Solid Gold number 6 a little bit awkward for about 100 metres in third, and then came Captain Kangaroo the grey, and further back was Lunar Tide. So we'll take a look at the head-on. The blue cap is your favourite. Desolate Road, a few flicks down the neck. Solid Gold's in the yellow. The right-hand side, red sleeves and cap of Master Thief. And now Desolate Road is asked to stretch out and was flat to the boards. Left-hand side is Solid Gold, Master Thief on the outside, and Desolate Road, the path fork. Tony Riverland, for a host of owners, wins it about 3/4 of a length. There's your photo, number 5 at 160. Pick 6 pool got to just about 1.6 million rand. Next up, starts off the jackpot. Back to the studio.
Just seen the hot pot favourite Desolate Road come through with a workmanlike performance, and the team will be happy with this effort after the gelding. Now when you woke up and during the week the fancied runners were scratched, so that must have given you that little bit more confidence.
Yes, obviously Inverrosh looked quite hard to beat, although Inverrosh and him met in the million rand KwaZulu-Natal 1300 here on July Day, and I think it was half a length separating them, and he was a little unlucky on that occasion. So obviously there wasn't going to be much between them. The thing that worried me about this horse was I gelded him 5.5 weeks ago, and he's had a rushed prep. It's his second run in 6 months. I wasn't, at 6 to 10, you want everything to be 100%, but he did gallop well on Monday, although he certainly needed that gallop, and I was a little worried at the 300. I thought he was making hard work of it, and but I know one thing about this horse, he's got a lot of courage. He's still a child upstairs, and he has a lot of courage. When he's joined by another horse, he always manages to find something, and his class got him through today.
Then we touched on the bright side. You thought she'd still be a little bit green, but the favourite scratched there as well, so it makes it a little bit easier.
Yeah, with Nell's horse coming out, I'm a lot more confident. She's got a good draw. She's bred to go that distance. Look, she's well in herself. She galloped reasonably well on the grass, but it's her second start, and they're still learning. She certainly didn't gallop where I can say to the punters, put your head down, it's race over. And I can do that if I'm that confident, but I think her class will most probably carry her through.
Well done, and thanks for the interviews during the week.
And obviously, well done to the breeders, Bolan Stud, and to Mary, Arthur and Sada, all old friends of mine, old clients of mine. Wonderful that I could give them just about a New Year's present.
Well done.
Thank you.
Anton Marcus making his way back to the winner's enclosure. Now, when you looked at the ratings and with Inverrosh out, he looked a good thing, but Tony mentioned he might just be needing it.
He did. He's actually far better than this performance. It was actually his race to lose, which he nearly did. As I say, he's just a lot better than this. You know what I mean? there's no explanation for him to make heavy weather it for all of us.
5.5 weeks ago he was gelded, first time back here, but his class pulled him through, and that last bit he just had enough.
You know, I don't know if it's testament to his courage or whether he was testing me, you know, because I thought it was a spent force. He was hanging badly. I was batting to ride him out, you know, but look, the numbers on the frame. Thank God I got one plum home today, you know. Just a big thank you to Tony and to Mrs. Liley and to Richmond Highlands. Thank you.
Well done, Anton.
Thank you, Sheldon.
Let's get Mary Liley into the picture. She's going to come through for the winning interview and going to be full of smiles. This is one of those horses, when you see him in the ring, you really look at him and you appreciate.
Yes, he's a very nice horse. Actually, when Tony showed him to me at the sales, he said, you know, what about this? I said, oh, he's a lovely horse. Yes, I like him. And then he told me what price he thought was worth, and luckily I went a little bit more for him. And I've got 2 partners. Congrats to them. And let's hope he trains on. I think he will. And Anton actually gave you an interview, which is unusual. So he must think something of him anyway.
Well, let's look on the bright side.
Look on the bright side.
Well done. Yes. Thank you very much. Well done to Mary Liley. Also got On the Bright Side coming up soon. Might be able to be a memorable day, but number 5, Desolate Road, much the stronger, although just needing it that last 150.